Morning, guys. Today we're going to be looking at the calculator app that's part of the lab. And so let's look at what the program says. Write a program that will implement a basic text-based calculator. First, print a text-based menu to the console screen as shown below that will show the users the choice of operations. Make the following user inputs shown in red. We're not in Word, so you can't see that. Enter a number of the desired operation of the menu you want. 1, so they want addition. Save the user's choice into an integer variable called operation. After the user chooses the desired operation, ask them to input the value of their calculations. So there's two numbers. The example I gave you has a double and an integer, so that means both variables need to be doubles. Finally, print out the result of the calculation. So we print out in strings what we're doing, and then we put the result at the end. So everything needs to be double capable, and we're just going to go from there. So I've got a few different steps that I need to solve this. So the first thing I need is I need to have my menu. Then I need to prompt the user. So that's going to include what operation they want, what their first and second numbers are, and that's all the information we're really given. After that, then I'm going to have to perform my calculations. And then finally, at the very end, I'm going to do my print statements just to get that. So I've got my organization, and I'm ready to go. So we're going to do a little bit of a quick cheat right here by just copy pasting some stuff. All of these are going to be our print statements because it's just a menu. System.out.print. And I just encapsulate everything in the quotes, and that's pretty much it. There you go. There's my menu. I'm given all the options. Then I've got my prompt right here. If I could steal this print statement again. Okay. Now in this case, since they want it on the same line, I do take out the ln. And I need my variables. So the menu options are all listed by integer value. So this can just be an int. My scanner, which was part of my skeleton, so I didn't go over that. Input dot next int. Ooh. Okay, there you go. And then I need to ask them their values. Okay, enter first number and enter second number. Okay, close, close, close. Again, and here's where I grab my doubles. So it didn't specify what the variable names were, so we'll just go num1 next double, and we'll do the same thing down here with num2. There you go. Got my inputs taken care of. Now for my calculations, this is where I'm going to diverge quite a bit. So I've got 5 different operators: add, subtract, multiply, normal division, and modular division. So I need to make 5 groups of things. So I'm going to start with 1, and then we'll go from there. So they selected addition, we'll start with there. So starting with an if test. So if operation is 1, okay, and just so that we know, we remember that's the plus sign. Okay, well, we need to build a string that prints their formula, and then we need to have an answer that stores the value. We could do them all individually, but I'm going to be a little bit efficient and declare them up here. So I've got a string, which we'll just call equation. And Java's real particular about giving it something, even if it's an empty value. So that's why I'm putting something there. And then for the double, we'll just call that an answer, and we'll just go -1. So there's nothing there. Okay, so equation's real easy. So E1, and that's going to be, we're going to group it all together as a string. So I take whatever they put for num1, and then I start concatenating. So we're in the plus, so that's what's being called right there. I concatenate again with num2, and then I concatenate with my equal sign. There's my entire equation. And then to get my answer, I basically just perform that operation. Num1 plus num2. Done. Okay? So now what I need to do is I need to copy and paste this and adjust for every single operation. Now I can link these together. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that because these are, there's only 5 options on the menu. So our order was subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. So this will be my subtraction, my multiplication, my division, and my modulus. Okay, those are just comments there that help to remind me what I'm doing. So in 2, well, that's subtraction. So that means I need to change it here for my equation, and here for my calculation. Okay. For 3, that one was multiplication. So I adjust those values. For 4, that was normal division. One of the main reasons why we have doubles. And then 5 was our modulus. So I just plug those in, and I get that out. Now I can tell from my output right here that it prints the equation and the answer in one sentence, so that's what I need to do. So go to my print, make a print statement, and so I grab my equation, my string that I built, and since I put up an extra space at the end of each of those, I don't have to worry about concatenating one in now, and then I just put in my answer. Okay. Now this is a little bit more efficient than some of the codes that y'all have shown in class and done that, and we'll talk about those in just a second, but let's run it a few times. Okay. Looks good. I could have an extra line there if I wanted to, but we'll go with the multiplication, and we'll do a double, 7.5 and 0.19. There you go. We're good there. Do one more. We'll do a remainder. 1024 and something like that. There you go. It works. Okay, now I'm going to go back in and put an extra spacing line in between some of this stuff just to make sure it gets there. So we can do a, we'll just do another empty print string. This is good. That works. Okay, now this is one way of doing it. Noticing that each block inside the if is identical with the variation specific to that choice in our menu. What operation we're doing, and then we adjusted the values. We do have to concatenate for the strings. Just remember we're adding different pieces together. The other way I've seen people do that is like what we've got here. And so this is what I mentioned that some people had done at the beginning. So some people had isolated themselves completely within the selection made their equation, made their answer, in this case we called it solution, and then printed it out all in the same one. Now, the thing about this works because these are encapsulated. Remember, we talked about scope before? So anything that's declared inside here cannot be used outside. So they're literally doing everything over again because they're creating equation, it disappears, they create equation, it disappears every time they go in and out. So that works well. This one, because there was a print inside the loop just to make sure we were getting everything, we had a fail safe in here just to make sure that it worked every time. Okay. Other than that, menu's the exact same up here. Prompts are the same. Calculations are technically the same. It's just how they organized them. Notice this one, everything is taken care of inside the little environment the if created. And the one we coded, we declared them beforehand, and we just adjusted the values inside. Both of them give us the exact same answer. Both of us give the exact same result, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.